Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 103. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book already, but you're having some trouble finishing it, you are in the right place. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, Christine Inc., I-N-K. So Christine-Inc., INK.com would be one way to connect with me. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author: writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's inspirational quote about writing. Being a good writer is 3% talent and 97% not being distracted by the internet. That's anonymous. And we talked about that a few episodes ago, actually. So today, let's talk about the writing fundamentals needed to get your readers' attention, interest, and trust, and to do that, all those things quickly. So for fiction, this means developing a main character or characters that are so compelling, descriptive, and three-dimensional that from page one, your readers will be fascinated by who they are, what they'll say, and what they'll do next. The sooner you achieve fascination, the sooner you'll have a captivated reader and maybe even a new fan. Now, for nonfiction, similar to fiction, this means presenting your main character, which is you, by the way, as the author, presenting yourself as the author and narrator so authentically and descriptively that your readers will naturally want to learn more about you. In order to persuade them that you are an expert, or in the case of your memoir, that you are telling the truth, they must first like and trust you. In most cases, you have really, in my experience, until the end of the introduction to make your case. And that's why I recommend writing the introduction last after you've written the rest of your book, by the way, so you actually know what your book is about, versus at the beginning of the book writing process where you think you know what your book will be about. It's amazing how books take a life of their own and evolve. So I would recommend, as kind of a side note, write your introduction last. Now, the single most important goal of your introduction, therefore, is to create that trust and rapport with your readers. So today and over the next 3 days, I'm going to share my tips for creating rapport with your readers in your introduction and throughout your book. Here's the first tip. Tell the truth about who you are, why you wrote your book, and what you want your readers to get from it. And we're really focusing on nonfiction here, by the way, in case you didn't guess. So, being, quote unquote, politically correct or marketing friendly or jargon, that kind of stuff is not going to fly in the introduction. The introduction is your chance to look your readers in the eyes, shake their hands, and create that heartfelt human connection right from your heart and soul. Be authentically you. And by the way, this has a double benefit. If the person reading your book is not your target reader, so if you're looking them in the eye and shaking hands and saying, this is what my book is, this is my mission, this is what I want for you, and they're like, not really me, that's not for me, it's great, actually, because they can weed themselves out early, avoiding any further time investment. So, ideally, they'll be so clear about who you're writing your book to that they will find a friend or colleague or coworker or whatever, and they can hand off the book to that person. So you want to be clear about who you're speaking to and what your mission is for the book so that people can, either weed themselves out or get totally on board with you and say, yes, all right, I'm ready, let's do this. So that's the first tip about creating rapport with your readers. Tell the truth. Speak from your heart and soul. If you need more help, by the way, I would love to see you in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. And stay tuned for the next few episodes for even more tips about building rapport with your readers to get them captivated and fascinated and excited for the journey of reading your book. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you know someone who wants to do the same, I would love it if you would share this with them. Thank you very much. And until tomorrow, happy writing.